Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. This is Varsha here. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing really well. So today I wanted to try something totally different. It's not exactly different, but something kind of fun. So I created this day to night makeup looks. So this is something which is like an Indian version, so you can wear this morning makeup if you want to, like to your university or to your office or places like that, like a day-to-day look. So this is like very simple but wearable, but yet looks kind of good. And for the night time, if you have something like a reception or an Indian theme party, or maybe like a marriage party to go or to attend to, so you can amp up your look to this way. I hope you really enjoyed this whole tutorial. And if you did, please do like, comment, subscribe and share this video. Also leave me some thoughts on what other videos you would like for me to film in my next one, and I shall gladly do them for you. If you recreate this look, do show me all your recreations on my social media sites. I will leave the links to them in my description box below. So come connect with me over there and we shall be a part of our family. So if you want to know how I got these two looks, then stay tuned.
So the first thing that you want to do on your face is to hold your makeup for a very long time, that is throughout the day, and for that you need a really good primer. And for my primer today, I use the Maybelline Master Prime Blur Plus Illuminate primer. Now this has a really nice sheen of illumination to it and makes your face look really fresh. So I kind of applied it on my T-zone and also on the places where I wanted to look a bit more brighter. Up next, for concealing and color correcting, I use nothing but the NYX color corrector palette, and I used these two shades and I applied it to the places where I wanted to correct all my dark spots and my hyperpigmentation. Next, for foundation, I actually use the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation in the shade Sun Beige, I believe it is, but I don't really know where the clip of me showing the product went. I am really sorry about that. But also all the details of the products that I use will be in the description box below, so if I miss out in this voiceover, you will see it down there. So oh my god, so don't forget to check it out over there. For concealer, I used the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 25, I believe it is. I applied it to the places where I wanted to conceal and highlight, which is right under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, on my cupid's bow and right on my chin. And I kind of blended it in using my Real Techniques Miracle sponge, and the sponge is damp. For setting this foundation into its place, I used the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette, and I used this powder, which is a yellow tone powder, so it kind of brightens my skin. Up next, for bronzing, I use the LA Girl Velvet Bronzer. I forgot the shade, but I will leave it in the description box below. And I kind of applied it to the places where I wanted to bronze, which is right on the hollows of my cheek and on my forehead. Now I kind of blended it in using the Geofiber Real Techniques stippling brush. It was not as pigmented as I wanted it to be, so I will go again on top of this with the e.l.f. bronzer, as you will see it in a minute. So here I'm using the e.l.f. bronzer, and I kind of went on the places where I had bronzed before, so that it gave a bit more of a glowy and a bronzed look to my face. Up next for my eyebrows, I actually used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I forgot the shade, but I don't really use this because as you can see from the video, it does look a bit more lighter for my brows, so I usually don't use it, but I really couldn't find where my brow definer was for the whole time, so I had to use this Dip Brow. Yeah, but I am going to go find a new one for this. For my primer, that is my eye primer today, I used the NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer all over my eyelid, and I kind of set it again using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette and the powder in it. Oh my god, that was a total mouthful. So here you can see me setting my eye primer with the Wet n Wild powder. Up next, I use the Milani Shadow Eyes in the golden bronze shade, and I kind of applied it all over my eyelids so that it gave a subtle sheen to my eyelids, as you can say, because it's a daytime look. You don't want to look really glammed up, so you want it to be very light but subtle and yet look good on your eyes. And for my crease, I used the e.l.f. Bronzer Quad, and I applied one of the shades on my crease as a good transition shade. Taking this highlighter shade from the Loreal La Palette Nude 2, it is a really nice pinky sheen goldy color, and I applied it to my brow bone as a good subtle highlight. For my mascara today, I used the Maybelline Falsies Volume Express Mascara, and I applied it to both my top and bottom lashes. My blusher today, I used again the e.l.f. blusher. I used this top shade, which is a really nice natural pink color, and I applied it to the apples of my cheek so that it gave it a subtle color to my cheeks. Again, taking this shimmery eyeshadow shade from the L'Oreal palette, I applied it to the highest points of my cheeks and also the places where I wanted to highlight, because it gives such a beautiful glow to your face. For my lips today, I used the NYX Soft Matte Cream in the shade Antwerp, I believe it is, and on top of it, for the gloss, I used the Revlon gloss, which is a really nice coral shade. And of course, for a desi look, you just cannot forget your bindi. And once that is done, this is the final look for your day look. This is something you can wear to your office or to your university or to your school. So I really hope you enjoyed this daytime look, which is really nice and subtle and yet fresh looking. You can actually cheat this for a no makeup look except for your lips, which does look a bit shebang. Up next, for the nighttime look, I did change my dress and of course removed my makeup, eye makeup especially, and then I applied the foundation on the places where I needed a bit more coverage, and also applied my eye primer and set it with the powder, and yeah, that's what I did. I just went a bit of a brain freeze over there. Taking this shade called Blaze from the Super Shock Shadow of Colourpop, I applied it all over my eyelids. Now this is a really beautiful greyish black gold color, which applies really well on your eyelids. So I applied it to the entire eyelid of mine. and I kept blending it on my crease using the same, I think it was the e.l.f. bronzer that I used again as a transition color. I really cannot speak today, guys. I apologize. And I did the same thing with my other eye, except first here I applied my transition shade and then I went in with the Colourpop eyeshadow all over my eyelids. Taking Porter again from the Super Shock range of Colourpop, I first went in. I wanted to kind of go in for like a colored eyelined flick look, but then I was like, okay, that is not really going to work because it did not come out really that well. So I kind of applied it to the outer parts of my eyes and also blended it the inner corners of my eyes, as you will see here in my video. And I kept blending the lines using a fluffy blending brush. And for eyeliner, I used nothing but the NYC Liquid liner in black, I believe it is, and I applied a really nice dramatic wing to my eyes. For mascara, I used again the Maybelline Falsies Push Up Drama Mascara and I applied it to both my top and bottom lashes. For my upper and lower waterline, I used the Loreal Silkis Me eyeliner in black and I lined both my waterlines. Again, taking a Porter, which is the Colourpop eyeshadow, which is a really nice plum look, I applied it right under my eyes to give it a really nice dimension to my eyes. Taking this shade from the L'Oreal La Palette, I applied it to my highlights as a really nice intense highlight color. I applied some Fix Plus to my brush and then applied it so that it gave that intense a look. Taking this Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip, I forgot the shade but I will leave the details in the description box below. I applied it to my lips. Now this is a really nice deep plum red color, which I was not really comfortable applying it, so I went on top of this with the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Nude, I believe it is, so that it kind of toned down the red color. And then this combination gave me the perfect lip that I was looking for. For my earrings, I wore these beautiful, beautiful dangler drops, which I actually got from a New Yorker company, I believe it is. And then I applied my bindi and then sort my hair out, and this was the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this day to night transition, which is the totally Daisy version or the Indian version. And if you did, please do give this video a great big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I shall leave the subscription button somewhere here in the video, so go click on it and go subscribe to my channel. And I really hope you enjoyed this whole look. Also leave me comments below on what other videos you would like for me to film, and up till next time, bye guys.